Good morning. Welcome. My name is Doyle. I practice vulnerability by singing one of my songs while I record myself, and then I post the video. And before I sing the song, I tell a little story. Most of the time it's about the song. Today's song is called Remembering. Oh, okay. And it is about that time, that moment in your healing journey when something really unfair happens in your life. And you're like, why'd that happen? Like, how did I deserve that? What was that about? Like, how in the remote possibilities of all things did I deserve that? Or like, did I have that coming? Like, it's just unfair. And fairness is a thing here. Things can be unfair. And so like this song is about like being like, why bother? Like, how do you win at something that is unfair? You can't. And then after the song asks the questions, it gives the answer. And then it asks more questions, and then the chorus is the answer again. And I was just reminded of that anomaly. I don't know what the word is to describe something like that, but I was just reminded of this truth this morning. I have a very, very dear friend who I can connect with no fear, and we can share the truth that lies at the deepest parts of our heart with each other, and there's no fear. And she is the type of person who has such like access to wisdom that pretty much my experience of her has been, all I need to do is ask a question that would require wisdom for the answer. You know, I don't have the wisdom yet, and I ask her the question. She goes to the Holy Spirit and gets the answer and brings it back. Like, this must be her gift. Now, a lot of times I can get my own answers, but sometimes I can't. And when I can't, I take them. I take my questions to this friend. I'm like, here, you ask for me. She does. And she gets an answer and she brings it back. And last night I asked her, what is the good in the experience of my son dying? That's a hard question. I didn't think she'd be able to handle it. You know, most people would cave under a question like that. Most people don't want to hear you talk about your dead child. But this friend, she welcomes truth exactly as it is. She doesn't shy away. She rides the wave with you. And so I thought, I'm just going to ask her. Because this is the one thing that I cannot seem to let go of in my, exercising my faith in the divine and trusting the process and all of those things, like finding inner peace and The one thing that haunts me is, when I say the affirmation, only good will come of this situation, I get these little gremlin voices, and they're like, what about Zach's death? Is that good? Is that good? And I got so tired of hearing that, and so tired of fighting back with them. And I couldn't get an answer myself from the divine. Probably because I was blocked in that area. And so I took it to my friend last night. And it was almost like I challenged her, like, can you find any wisdom on this topic that I've been wrestling with for nearly 4 years? She came back with such amazing wisdom, you guys. Let me see if I can summarize it. She said, death is not good, Doyle. Death is part of this earthly human experience. It's not on the good side. Therefore, and this is what I gleaned from this answer that she gave me. It's an illusion. It's not real. My human son's body was destroyed. And humans are animals on earth that die. And that happened. But I did not lose Zach. Zach changed forms unexpectedly, and midway through, like, what? I didn't like it. I still kind of don't. I mean, it's going to take some time to absorb the truth here. But Zach is not gone. I did not lose Zach. My human did experience loss, yes. Life-changing, earth-shattering, devastating loss. Just affected my nervous system. Just affected everything, my brain, my beliefs, my identity, all of the things that come with being a human. It devastated. There was nothing left of me. There was only what I truly am. And then what I truly am had to, like, go around and pick up all the pieces that belong to my human and repair them little by little, one by one, until I finally had the courage to ask that question. If God says, trust me, everything works together for good, I just cannot bring myself, this is what I said to my friend, I cannot bring myself to say that Zach's death was good. How does someone do that? How am I expected to say that Zach's death is good? And I thought that was the threshold I was being asked to cross, and I couldn't do it. And my friend helped me see I'm standing at the wrong threshold. I'm trying to cross a threshold that leads me right back into despair and illusion. And she showed me the threshold to cross is to realize that my human went through a devastating loss that is real here on earth in this physical realm that we have come to experience and believe is real. That happened. That happened. But Zach's not gone. As a matter of fact, He speaks to me every day. And it's up to me to accept this transformation that he's made and to learn the new language that he is desperately trying to teach me. I don't think desperately, because I don't think there's desperation where he's at. But you know what I mean. I'm just being creative with my adjectives. But this morning, as a kind of like a go get him, Mom, he encouraged me to go get this hat out of his room. It's a Wawa hat. Wawa is like on the east coast of the U.S. And Zach loved working there. Okay, fine. He didn't love it, okay, but it was a good experience for him. And so for him to like just like kind of nudge me in the direction until I got his message, because it took him like, it was like a 3 to 4 step process for him to get me to realize that he was telling me to wear this hat. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought because it is so exciting to know this truth. I mean, this is not the first time I've had contact with him. He's made sure that we've stayed in contact. But I think my human was just like too angry and too mad. Like my human was like, I want my Zach in a body back. I just could not move on from his body not being here. And that was preventing me from embracing the fact that his soul is still here and it speaks to me. Like, how awesome is that? I need to stop focusing on what I don't have anymore. That's not going to change. I can focus now on what I do have, what is rolling in my life, what is opening up on my path. Let's focus on that, because I'm not in where Zach is. I'm still in this body. I'm still incarnated. I'm still here. I can't just wait every day until I join him. There's shit to do here. I got his brother here. Like, what am I thinking? So, anyway, I guess I would dedicate this song to that friend. And she knows who she is. And I'm so very grateful. Okay. I'm like super thirsty. All right. All right, so, yeah, this is about where you're feeling all that self-pity and you're like, I didn't even deserve this. And then you realize, oh, it's not about whether I deserved to lose something or not. It's about who am I choosing to be in this experience. And what is the actual truth? What is reality here? The ultimate reality, not just, paying bills on earth reality. What is the truth? Why are we here? Those are the answers I'm learning through this experience. I don't have Zach anymore. I don't have his body here anymore. I've got him here in a different form. And I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to go with that because it's better than nothing. And I'm still here, so I'm not going to waste my days until I can see him again in a body. I don't think I'll ever see him again in a body. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but okay. Song is called Remembering. What more is there to learn? What more could I discern? When I didn't play with fire, I still got burned. So what good is coming back to only feel the lack of the certainty that I'm sure others have? It's the road itself, not where the road might lead. It's this journey that reveals myself to me. I may not have all the answers, but it's not the answers that I need. It's the turning round and learning how to walk right through the pain. It's the finding out I'm stronger now and giving back the shame. It's the rising from the ashes and remembering I'm precious. For what reason should I care? What benefit is there to rehash the past of a life that wasn't fair? Why can't I just forget, suppress this deep regret, and let denial be my perfect safety net? 'Cause it's the road itself, not where the road might lead. It's this journey that reveals myself to me. I may not have all the answers, but it's not the answers that I need. It's the turning round and learning how to walk right through the pain. It's the finding out I'm stronger now and giving back the shame. It's the rising from the ashes and remembering I'm precious. If I didn't feel so obliged to bear this burden, well, I might not need to walk this narrow path that I am on. And until I know, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that I'm sacred, there'll be no way out. 'Cause it's the road itself, not where the road might lead. It's this journey that reveals myself to me. I may not have all the answers, but it's not the answers that I need. It's the turning round and learning how to walk right through the pain. It's the finding out I'm stronger now and giving back the shame. It's the rising from the ashes and remembering I'm